Hi everyone, so I was asked a really good question the other day, and that's basically how do I manage my well-being and my motivation as a working parent? And again, this has to be one of the hardest things that I've had to do as a parent, is to try and create that balance. And again, as employees of a business, I'd just like to say this is a really tough thing, but please give the business owners a little bit of sympathy. As a business owner, you are always on. There's always something that can be done 24/7, 365. But as the employees of the business, there's usually that perception that you arrive at work, you do your job, and at the end of the day, you go home and leave the work behind. But again, as hard as that can be, managing the employee well-being is super, super tough, and then it doesn't get any easier when you have kids. When you have those small people, please remember though that they really need you, and when they are young, that's when they need your time the most. Very time consuming when they're younger, and it feels like a lot of hard work. But at the same time, if you then feel pressure to do more and more work, then make sure you have those conversations with your boss. So that's my tip number one, to make sure you've got that really great dialogue with your boss, and the boss back to you again, have that good dialogue with your employees. The second recommendation here is to make sure you've got that really good task management. Make sure that you've got a clear expectation of what is expected of you as the employee. And again, if you're in the boss situation, make sure you've got that really clear expectation of what is required by your staff. Last of all, make sure you've got that really clear destination in mind. So again, as an employee, make sure you know what your own journey is and where you're going to go and how your job helps and fits into that. And then as a boss, make sure again it's really clear that you give the direction of the business, where the business is going, and how your employees help by fulfilling their role to take the business on that journey. So to summarise, the aim of this video was to help provide that bit of help for employees with young children. But ultimately, the three clear ideas here are about good dialogue, good task management, and making sure that clear destination is in place. So with those three things in mind, that becomes relevant to all members of staff. But the only thing you need to do here when you have the small children is to make sure that you frame the conversation slightly differently. So I hope that's been of help to you, and I'll see you on the next video.